How are you doing? Guys, make sure you tune in tomorrow, 7 p.m. UK time. I'm going to do a live broadcast, and I'm going to say a lot of things. Right now, I'm leaving the hospital. I was rushed last night due to a heart-related issue. Of course, these things are happening because of this issue. It's affecting my health, as you can see. Now I'm being on medication. So if you have somebody who will come and say, oh, well, all these things are lies, how can it be? You must be smoking something, you see. Someone said, laughing, my brother. Thank you so much. So yeah, I'm not here for you guys to feel pity for me. I would say, if you want, if you can, and if you could, just pray for me. My family is safe. We are all in great hands, and God is great, you see. But this is what happens when I'm trying to not be emotional, but this is what happens when you people keep defending wrong people in the name of God. I don't know how in the name of God someone will end up going on medication for months. You see, I never had any of these problems before. The first time I had this is due to this. I don't know, maybe I'm weak. They say I'm emotional. And, how can you be a human being without emotions? You see, the moment where you lose emotions and compassion and things like that, and your sound mind, that's when you know you have lost your soul. It's unfortunate, a lot of you have lost your souls in church. I wasn't going to go live. I just wanted to show you guys what's happening. This is my secret warfare. These are the things that I have to deal with, you see. Personally, not talking about other victims. So imagine others, and probably I'm one of the ones who didn't experience much of his nastiness or his evilness, you understand? There are people who went through a lot more than myself, and I feel for these people. Just imagine what they're going through. All those girls that he took the sanity from, all those women that he broke their homes, all those husbands that love to be around their children, and they can't be happy around their children. And this is a man that after that he goes to display his own family, you see, knowing that he has destroyed others. So like I said, I don't mind to be a sacrifice. I mean, what is it that I have not lost already? I have lost already. You understand? I've lost already. So, you see? Hold on. Let me get a cup of tea, actually. Ladies and gentlemen. Can I get a cup of peppermint tea? Peppermint tea. Yeah.
Medium or large?
Medium.
Yeah, anything else?
No, that's it.
220.
Yeah, sure. Oh. Okay, guys, I see all of you joining in. Thank you so much. Thank you. No, I'm not dying. You know, LP is one of those people that likes to hear news like this so that he can go and manipulate more people. You say, oh, he says it's because of this. No. Someone is asking about the documentary. It's coming. Be patient. Thank you. I like checking my time. The documentary is coming. Looking for somewhere to sit, guys. Fortunately, can't find. Okay, let's do this. Yes, so the documentary is coming. Let's not be impatient. It's coming. It's coming, and that documentary, interesting thing is, it's gonna be aired on channels that you guys are not even expecting and stuff like that, you see. So my story will be heard. That's all I say. So I just made this live broadcast to say to you, tune in tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow at 7 p.m. UK time. So that's 9 o'clock for those that are in the southern part of Africa. I don't know in the central, but the southern part of Africa is it'll be 9 p.m. Make sure that you invite somebody. You watch with your family. And again, guys, we're not just saying these things as a gossip, to just find gossip to say, stories just to circulate. We are saying this so that you guys know what kind of manipulation and oppression that you're all under. And you know what your daughters are going through. For those who are not attending these churches but had their daughters going there. All right. Personally, I'm not saying things that I hear people say. I'm saying things that I've seen with my eyes, things that have happened to me, and things that have affected my life. I'd love to stay away from medication. I'd love that to happen. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, let's pray that others don't go through this. But before I go, guys, don't fall for things you see on social media. Do not fall for the things you see on social media. One of my friends said, there is no one who knows scriptures like a false prophet. By the way, he doesn't even know the scriptures like that. He copies from a website. I showed you a website. I showed you where get their content. In the live broadcast tomorrow, I'm even going to show you the song that win the best award, what, where it was copied. That song is actually part of the plagiarism. They managed to get the song out of some singer. I'm going to show you tomorrow, and you see what you're dealing with. You see, they can't even compose songs. They have to steal from others. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? You understand? And you hear some people say, oh, Ashton is gay and this and that. No problem. I'm not even defending that. Okay, let's agree that I am. You need to ask yourself a question. What was LP doing with a gay person in his private time? Just me and him. What were we talking about? Do you see what I'm saying? And tomorrow I'll tell you something that will shock you. All right? What if I tell you he was trying on me? What if I tell you that? You see, the thing is this. You need to think straight and stop being brainwashed. Just think independently for a few minutes and understand. Why do you think I would risk my reputation and everything just to come and say things like this online? You see, you have somebody who keeps trying to tell you, Oh, people are saying this because they want this. People are saying this because they want this. So everybody want this? At least maybe believe that I want something out of it. Right? Believe that I want something because I came out of it. What about these women that are coming out? Women that are 47, women that are 50, all right, that this men are trying to manipulate. Think about those people. Do they also want something? So everybody is financially struggling that they want something. Guys, look at the person being told these things. You have to compare yourself and me. Before you even get to that conclusion, just look at yourself and compare. I'm not trying to say I'm all that and stuff, but I'm just look at me and then look at yourself. And then you see something. If I tell you how many things this person has tried to put across my way just to prevent this truth from getting to you, then you would understand. Guys, the man lies so much. I mean, he even lied to you guys on the 31st that, the police and the health services allowed us to conduct our services. Tomorrow I'll be telling you what really happened because we had the full story. What happened? People were chased away. People were waiting to get into the service were chased away. The police even said, look, this is not a church. It's not registered as a church. We don't know what you're talking about. You see, and it's true. It's not registered as a church. It's a publishing company. And isn't it interesting that it is a publishing company that published plagiarized content? Anytime this man has preached since August, check him out, since August, he's preaching about defense. You guys should be able to read between the lines. I'm not the one running around. I mean, when he's throwing tantrums, I'm sleeping in my house. Do you see? And I'll tell you one thing, and I'll never mention this again. Stop asking about my wife. She has not come to you guys to say anything to you. She's okay. She's happy. She's being well looked after, and God loves her. You know, as a total human being. Do you see what I'm saying? People without truth that lived their whole entire life lying to people. This is what they do. The whole empire is built on lies. Okay? And understand that these people will do anything. They are going to do anything to try to, maintain this picture that they put out there. And people like you who don't want truth, you are helping them. You understand that? Remember, this is not the live broadcast. I just came here to remind you that please, for the first time I have ever done this, tune in tomorrow, invite your friends, please get some popcorn, don't be in a rush to go anywhere, sit in front of your TV and stuff like that. Mirror the broadcast into your TV, please, for the first time. For the first time I ask you, okay? And hear the truth for yourself. The decision of what you do after is up to you. I don't understand. You people, you talk about rapture and all these things and say you are preparing for rapture, you're preparing to meet Christ. I'll be honest with you. Is the first flight that you're talking about is going to be carrying people like that guy? I don't want to be part of the first flight. I'll be part of the second one. Okay? If ever that is going to happen. So make sure everybody knows what's going down tomorrow. And please forgive me, as I already asked in the earlier post. I say to you, if you can do me a favor, please allow me to say things as they are tomorrow, using the very terms the man uses. This is not a Christian broadcast. There's nothing to do against Christianity or anything. It just has to do with an individual This is the man that says, separate me from the gift. Perhaps I can give him that exemption, and I'll focus on the man. I'll talk about what a man does. You see, if you were born of a woman, raised by a mother, or any woman figure in your life, you wouldn't do this. I tell you that. I know men womanize and all that kind of stuff, but this is ridiculous. So tomorrow again, 7 p.m. UK time, I'll be live straight from my house. I don't need to set up a studio to look good or whatever. It's just me and the camera. As you can see, I don't have a haircut. And in fact, I'm even growing gray hairs. Look, yeah, I'll do it like that, you understand? Because the whole thing is not trying to fool anybody. You see what I'm saying? I don't have to do it in front of a Range Rover or a Mercedes Benz or whatever. Away with that. This is what is killing our people, because you keep buying into nonsense. Someone say, I suggest get well soon. I am well. I mean, I'm talking. I mean, that's part of it. I don't want to keep all these things in my head. All right. So tomorrow, we will do a live broadcast. To me, speaking about it is therapy. I think I found that helping me than when I was quiet before. Can you imagine at some point around August, I had to depend on, I was not an alcoholic like that, but for me to go to bed, I had to drink something strong, do you see? Because I didn't want to believe that whatever that was happening was actually, was actually happening. So, okay, Abraham. It's half at African time. Just put plus 2 hours ahead, so that's about 9 o'clock, right? Okay. And also, disclaimer, guys, ghost accounts, do what you want. In fact, create more pages as you can. Fool who you want to fool. I mean, it's point blank. Anybody who listens to me for the first time, they just see it's white and black. All right? You see, the problem with LP, anytime somebody is not in good books with you, they become gay. You did this with Simba Chikanza from Zim-I. When that guy was not agreeing with you, you gave me a call for no reason, for no apparent reason. You said to me, oh, do you know why that guy don't like me? All right? I said, no. You said, look, Passion Java also calls me when he just needs help from me, what, right? And then the next thing you said, this Zim-I guy is because when I started preaching about gay people, then he didn't like me. I don't know why you were telling me that, but I guess it was just, of course, I didn't mind you say whatever. I wouldn't have said it. I need to ask you one question. Do you remember the guy who had an afro in church in the choir in 2019, 2018? There was a brother with an afro. I mean, you probably belong to the LGBT community. And you, sir, what did you do to him? You're the one who like telling people you are this, you're this. What did you do to him? Okay? So all those things I'm going to say tomorrow. Okay? All right, guys? So don't be fooled. If you see someone who even stand against PEM, if you are now plotting against PEM, then you are a dangerous person. I mean, you don't respect anybody. You don't respect anybody. You don't respect anybody. Let me see some comments before I go. All right. Exactly. Nelson says the same people calling me gay are the one peddling lies. The same people calling me gay and say that I don't have a wife are the same people asking where is my wife. Guys, just pick one narrative and stick to that. I don't mind. Whatever you choose to say. If you say I have a wife and I'm a womanizer, stick to that. If you say I'm the other side, okay, please stick to that because we don't want you changing your story. You seem to be uneasy and unsettled with your defense lines. All right. Honestly, the only reason I choose to do this in humor is one, because I don't want it to affect me, you understand? So, I mean, I choose to laugh about it. And guys, trust me, social media is not my worry at all. It's never been. I know there's a lot of people who are curious. Also, what are you planning to do about it? What have you done about it? I don't need to tell you. Dad, I don't need to tell you. Just wait. Okay. Let's have the conversation. Let's focus on that. All right? Okay, guys. God bless you so much and take care. I'm sending love for me, my kids, my family, even though they're not here. I'm going home, have a nice cup of tea, get in my pajamas, and then relax. I mean, Happy New Year. All right? Happy New Year to you guys. I pray everything your heart desires will be met by God. And also, you will not be a fool to nobody. Ashton Tutu, speaker of the truth, signing out.